and I'm the only one that came out playing college sports.
Last but not least, I want to first say that I didn't write these questions. Do you ever talk to yourself, and what do you say?
Yes, especially in study hall. I kind of motivate myself, and in the mornings too, when you're laying in bed, get up for weights. Come on, JC, you can do it. And then I also kind of create scenarios with other people just to talk to myself.
Everyone, number 11, JC Bolton. Sarah, if you were to find a lottery ticket that ends up winning $10 million, what would you do?
I would end up spending the money, or giving the money to my former schools and my church, because I think they had a big impact on my life. And I guess I might give some to my parents, because like they work pretty hard. So like maybe they'd be able to retire. I'm the youngest of 4, so I feel like they're in retirement mode already. So, but that might be a nice thing to do.
Question number 2, what is the longest word that you know?
The longest word I know is deoxyribonucleic, like in DNA, you know, deoxyribonucleic acid. I feel like if you just look at acronyms and actually try to figure out what the words are behind the letters, you could come up with a lot of good ones.
Well, this next one won't be a test then. If you could add one word to the dictionary, what would it be and why?
Well, my friends say that I'm kind of sassy, so I'd like to add the word sass-tastic to the dictionary, because I feel like sass has a negative connotation to it, and I'd like it to have a positive word connotation in the dictionary, so it's okay. Yeah.
And the last one for you tonight, what is the weirdest thing you have ever eaten?
Well, I'm kind of a boring person, so the most interesting thing I've ever eaten would probably be like a burger with shrimp on it. Or maybe like mac and cheese with hot sauce. Like, that's as wild as it's gotten for me. I'm sorry.
Everyone, number 44, Sarah Kaminsky. Allie, what inspires you?
My family inspires me. I just want to make them proud, and doing what I love hopefully makes them proud.
Well, speaking of family, they've been with you through thick and thin. What is the funniest thing that happened to you as a child?
So when I was 5, in the middle of the night, I grabbed a hold of a red Sharpie marker, and so I colored my legs solid red Sharpie, and nobody knew until the next morning. So when my mom woke me up, she started yelling and freaking out, and so she made me go to school with red legs as a punishment.
I don't know if your teammates are going to let you off the hook with this next one. What do you look like when you dance?
I look like a wounded dog. I look rough.
And last but not least, what was the last gift that you gave someone?
Before I left home, I made my sister some open win letters to hopefully help her adjust for me not being home. So an open win letter basically is like open when you're sad, open when you have a game today, or open when you had a bad practice. And I just wanted to let her know I was there for her.
Let's welcome number 35, Allie McCoy. Up next. Alexis, what do you work toward in your free time?
In my free time, I work towards being a better person, because nobody's perfect, so you can always work on yourself.
I guess this could tie in as well. What would you do with 15 minutes of fame?
This question I really didn't know, but I wrote down being on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Well, I may know the answer to the next question. Who would you choose to be marooned on a desert island with?
Kevin Hart, he's an amazing person to be around, I'm sure.
And your last question is, what accomplishment are you most proud of?
February 6, 2015 was the day I got my 1,000 points in high school.
Everyone, number 5, Alexis Drake. Do you want it up a little higher?
No, it's okay.
Deja, what is the weirdest thing that you have ever eaten?
Okay, so I don't eat a lot of anything. So, but the first thing that I've ever eaten that's really weird was when I went to a tournament in New Orleans and I had alligator.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
I would have to say, with me coming to school, a D1 school at that, on a basketball scholarship, and making my family and everyone around me proud of me.
Mason Nation will be proud of the entire team throughout the season as well. Your next question is, what is the most interesting thing about you?
I'm a very, 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 very cool person, and I can very much say that I hate drama. I'm a girl that doesn't like drama, none of the ratchetness.
Your teammates probably are getting to know you very well, your newest teammates in particular. How would your best friend describe you?
Well, if I had a best friend, I would definitely say I'm very easy to talk to, and I'm a good listener. There you go.
Everyone, number 4, Deja Williford Kelly. So, for those of you who weren't here earlier, of course the MC is supposed to steer where the program is going. Well, we had to make an announcement that the auction was going to go throughout the remainder of the program, but I got a great volunteer and she said, don't worry, I got you. So I had a couple of minutes off. So Deja.
I'm Taylor.
Or Taylor, sorry. I went back up one. Taylor, if you could add any one word to the dictionary, what would it be and why, Taylor?
It would be traboozy, which means you're tired, but you're still silly on like an ultimate high.
That brings
So me, yes, exactly, so me.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
My most proudest accomplishment is probably making my mom there proud as she films me, sitting right there. So yeah, that's definitely my best accomplishment.
Did she teach you any moves when you were growing up?
She taught me how to bowl. Nothing much after that, though.
Your next question is, what do you think about when you're alone in the car?
Listen, I am the best singer there is. And I also try and think about how I can make other people laugh.
Wow, so you're a good singer?
I am.
Well, a lot of these people here tonight missed going to the Adele concert at Verizon Center. Did you not? Okay, well, Adele is right across the river at Verizon Center. If you were on American Idol, what song would you sing?
Listen, everybody, you're in for a treat. I'm going to sing you a classic. You had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell you don't lie. You work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you don't know why. But you had a bad day.
Everyone, number 0, Taylor Bird. Casey, you've been given an elephant. You can't give it away. You can't sell it. What would you do with that elephant?
Well, the only thing I could think of was ride it. So, like to class, ride to basketball practice, park it outside, tie it to a tree.
You know we have restrictions about that.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, we'd have to get you an extra spot. Your next question is, what would you do with 15 minutes of fame?
So I didn't really think about this question that hard, but I would go to the best restaurant and order whatever I wanted and just be like, yeah, I'm Casey Davis, bring it on.
What was the worst, we've had the best present, what was the worst present that you have ever received?
Well, I didn't tell my grandma what I wanted ever, so she figured that she would wrap up some toilet paper and send it to me to college.
And your last question is, but very useful, your last question is, what's the most interesting thing about you?
Okay, so I have a birthmark on the back of my leg that probably everybody thinks is a bruise, but it's my birthmark, so I'm not hurt.
Everyone, number 21, Casey Davis. Chiniri, if you could be any animal in the world, what animal would you be and why?
I would be an elephant because because I love elephants and they're so beautiful creatures and they're so smart. Like, okay, another question, like it's not one of my questions, but I love documentaries. I love documentaries about animals, and there's a ton on Netflix. You guys should check them out. Like, and they're really good. They're really smart. Yeah. I love elephants. I really do. I could talk all day about elephants.
We're here to listen.
Huh? No, I don't want everybody else to know. It's okay. Just hit me up later if you want to know about elephants.
Your next question is, and you know, this may be a little bit of a shorter time frame, what TV sitcom family would you be a part of?
Well, I said The Cosby Show because, well, my family isn't here right now, but like we're very loving and caring, but we can all like joke on each other and stuff. Like my family's really similar to them, so I feel like I was like just stick in, you know, be a star. Yeah.
Well, we're hoping that the women's team this year wins a ton of awards, especially A10 Weekly Awards and also awards at the end of the year.
Yes.
But would you rather win an Olympic medal, an Academy Award, or the Nobel Peace Prize?
Well, I would want to win a Nobel Peace Prize because it'll mean that I did stuff for other people rather than just myself. Because I feel like if I win an Olympic award, it's like, okay, I did like really good, or the other award, or like, but a Nobel Peace Prize is like I helped other people rather than just me getting like, oh my God, I probably wouldn't even accept it, to be honest. I'll probably be like, okay, whatever, because that's like,
And your final question, and this will be a slam dunk.
yes.
Pun intended, everybody. Slam dunk. What? You've been given an elephant. He's your favorite animal. You can't give it away. Can't sell it. What are you going to do with that elephant?
Okay, so I would take the elephant and move to Africa and create an elephant sanctuary, find its family, and then put it back with its family and live with them. Happily ever after. That's what I would do.
Everyone, number 20, Chiniri Bell. Jewel, if you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be?
I think I would be cookies and cream.
That'll take me to question number 2. What accomplishment are you most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of being the first person in my family to come to college and play sports.
Question number 3. Who would play you in a movie?
Okay, so in a movie, when I would be a kid, I would play, well, Blue Ivy, who is Beyonce's daughter, would play me as a kid. And then I would play me like now, and then Beyonce would play me as an adult.
And your final question, if you could add any word to the dictionary, what would it be and why?
If I can add a word, it would be chillilicious, which means cold and delicious, because I like food that's cold and delicious.
Everyone, number 10, Jewel Trigg. Hello, Camden. What is your hidden talent?
Well, 14 years ago, I used to do ballet. So I guess my hidden talent is I can do ballet dancing, I guess. Yeah.
Does your coach know that?
Yes, she knows I do ballet. Well, I used to do ballet.
Question number 2. If you were on an island and could only bring 3 things, that's packing light, what would you bring?
Well, I picked my 2 teammates, Casey and Bridget, and then I picked food because we love food. So I feel like we would have a lot of fun on that island, and of course we need food to have fun, or we'll run out of energy. So yeah, mindset that she had, so, my sister.
You've talked about food. What is the one food that you cannot live without?
I like nuclear buffalo wings from America's Best, only flat with blue cheese.
Everyone, number 3 in your programs. Hi, Taylor.
Hi.
What inspires you?
Okay, I can't remember what I put on the sheet. But if I had to guess, my dad inspires me. And just like wanting to help other people inspires me, and wanting to do better and make sure that everybody feels like they're welcome. And that's just like a big goal of mine, so that inspires me every day.
We have an interesting group up here on this team for the 2016-2017 season. What's the most interesting thing about you?
The most interesting thing about me is that, I don't know. This was not one of my questions. So, okay. I would have to say the most interesting thing about me is I have 5 tattoos. They're all pretty hidden, so you can't really see them, but I do have 5. Yeah, there's one on my shoulder. It's covered most of the time though. And they're all with a family member actually, which is pretty interesting too. So they're all matching with another one of my family members.
Your next question is, what is the most embarrassing moment of your life?
The most embarrassing moment of my life would probably be when I ran into the swing set when I was a little kid in the golf cart. And I had the whole neighborhood crew on the golf cart with me. And I thought I had it, and I didn't have it, and ran right into our swing set, knocked the whole thing over. My mom was pretty mad. It was kind of embarrassing.
And your final one, what is your hidden talent?
My hidden talent would be singing, probably. Not very goodly, but goodly is not a word. Not very good, but I do enjoy singing.
Everyone, number 32. Bridget, what are you known for?
Being tall. That's true.
Question number 2. What do you work toward in your free time?
I don't have a lot of free time in general, but when I do, I'm an intern for the Washington Redskins on the weekends, so I'm trying to dabble in some different workplaces, so that's what I'm doing in my free time.
What's the most embarrassing moment in your life?
When I was a junior in high school, we were in the conference finals for my basketball team. And for like the first time I got a steal, like I stole the ball, I stole it. And I went coast to coast and I bricked the layup off the backboard.
So it brings me to question number 4. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you?
I think like a 2. That's what I think, I don't know.
Everyone, number 13, Bridget O'Donnell. Kara, you're a new addition to the crayon box. What color would you be and why?
I would definitely be jet black, just because it's my favorite color. It goes with everything, and it's mysterious, just like me.
Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out?
Fun fact, I don't sleep with any sheets. I just need my Transformers blanket and my stuffed wolf Sitka, and I'm good to go.
If you could win any award, what would it be and why?
I'm gonna have to say an ESPY, just because I'm an athlete, and it just means I'm the best one out there.
It's great to have on the mantle as well. What is unique about you that you'd like everyone here to know?
I'm gonna have to say I have 11 tattoos. You guys didn't know that, did you? You can't see them, they're all hidden.
Everyone, number 12, Kara Wright. Sylvia, if you were on an island and could only bring 3 things, what would you bring?
The first thing I would bring is hair care products, because you gotta look flawless on the island. The second thing I would bring is lemon meringue pie. It's my favorite pie. And a cell phone, because you gotta stay connected to the real world when you're on an island. So.
Those are good things. What were you like in high school? If you were going to tell your teammates what you were like, what were you like?
I was the popular jock, but then I surprised everybody when I cheered my last 2 years, so everybody was like kind of confused, like, what are you doing? Like, that's not you. So.
Tough one for you here. Which would you prefer? 3 wishes over 5 years or 1 wish right now?
I would choose 1 wish now. I just want it now.
And your final question is, what was the most embarrassing moment in your life?
I would have to say in 10th grade, I was playing on varsity and I was just, excited to be out there. I was ready to play. It was against our, rival team. And I got the rebound and I just wasn't thinking. I was just like, oh, put it back up, hurry, put it back. And I scored on the other team's basket, so, yeah.
Everyone, that is number 14 in your program, Sylvia Maxwell. Tiffany, if you could be any animal in the world, what animal would it be and why?
I would be a giraffe because I'm tall and they just seem unbothered. You never hear nobody talk about giraffes.
We expect the team to be powerful this season. If you were a superhero, what would your powers be?
Okay, so this question, when I answered it, I wasn't really thinking about like superhero purposes. So I said I wanted to be fast because that would give me extra sleep time, like get ready for class. I can sleep longer because then I can get to class like that.
So you catch up on the sleep,
yes.
Make it quicker between classes.
Yep.
Your next question is, who would you choose to be marooned on a desert island with, and who would you most like to play one-on-one against?
Okay, nobody really knows who this is, but it's my celebrity crush, Quincy Miller. He plays basketball. But I would like to play one-on-one with Kevin Durant because that's my favorite player.
You're stuck on that island with Quincy Miller. If you were on that island and could only bring 3 things, what would they be?
I would bring, a life supply of food, reliable Wi-Fi, and my iPad.
Everyone, number 24, Tiffany Padgett.